Say hello, guys. I can see you guys coming in. Oh, how's it going? Let people come in because I keep on starting it too early and then getting it wrong. Okay, let's back out again. I'll read Smith. Richard. That's rather hard to say. Hank, what's up, brother? Miss Kudo, hello. Jobless Pilot, what's up, brother? Fucking having it for 2.5 days. I'm still look fat. Jesus Christ. Yes, brother, day 34. Also not doing bad on the old. I'm not struggling, I'm winning. Champ status. It's 52 hours since food. And the concentration was laser focused today. What's up, Michelle? How's it going? Yeah, 52 hours in to fast last day on Sunday at 11 o'clock. I feel pretty good. Laser focused today. Did some things well, did some things bad. Made some mistakes today. I was very mad at myself at times, but ultimately, we'll go through the trades and that I took today. I think it was about a 570 day I think I had. Let's do that. Let's kind of recap at where I am first, and then live stream's lagging a little bit. Here we go. Just have a quick look at how I'm doing, and then I'll go into trades because I start trades and then people are like, what's happening to this? What's happening to that? The recap is it's 570 day. It's a bit more than that, but there's fees. Bridget, if you watch it, ISIG just hit 118. And I specifically said it will fade. It will bleed out in the afternoon, and that's exactly what it did. I should have set my plan. Because I left about 8% on, left another 150 on the table, but it's fine. But getting to the trades, but basically 570 day, coming up to 1,000 week, 4,000 week last week, there or thereabouts. Slower weeks, some slow trading, slow mistakes, but we'll bank around 5,000, 6,000, 5 to 6,000. We should bank this month, which is I'm going near the 50k, and when I hit the 50k, I'm gonna 50k for the year. I'm gonna do like a charity webinar, and I was actually thinking this morning I'm gonna give back to probably starving children in Somalia, because after doing this 3-day fast, I understand how painful it can be to be starving. And I thought, well, imagine you were not starving by choice, and I thought that must be terrible. So I thought there'll be a charity thing around 50k. I'm still figuring it out. Thanks. Stay 34. Thanks for the great content. Legend, brother. Thank you, Addis. Mostly short. Love to see the same guys coming in here. Let's just what time we got Eastern? 12 o'clock on the dot. I should see Alex in here in Lego with Ticker at some point as well. But main trade today, the decent win was ISIG, and it's a one and done, right? So spiked and failed. Had this big run here on quite little volume. Had this run on 15 mil, and that's and it came from subpenny. It's a real warning sign. Terrific short into the parabolic. I mean, new strategy I'm actually learning is shorten these at all-time highs. I'll stay up, obviously watch the after hours, and then pre-market you often see them. Everyone fucking idiot chase as long as Robin Hood has. They're all holding and then it just comes all the way down. This was in reality a perfect short into resistance. Don't love it because there's not much volume on the chart, but it actually double topped perfect. It actually triple topped perfectly in hindsight. In hindsight, it's almost an easy trade because you've got the double top, and then you've got, I mean, if you want to look on 15s across 4 days, it would be a quadruple top, right? I mean, we can actually even do it if we just look back. This is a top here as well. So you've got like top, 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 triple top. The volume pre-market was light. The sub penny, the fact that it's come from sub pennies is dodgy. The 1.7 million at the open was dodgy. There was a lot of indicators to say that this was push before undoubtedly failing, because I think longs, you're just really waiting for the trend break. I was fuck this up, to be honest. Took some early shorts around the 140s. Not too much size. Waited, as ultimately thinking this will never run too long, because after long see this, they're not going to be in a rush to hold for a day two, right? Because look what happened the last time. Waited, generally these patterns generally crack 10, 10, 30. Watched it come down. But I waited with small size on the way up. Didn't add, because if you add to a loser, it's just bad news sometimes if it really goes against you. Basically waited for the backside and hit the backside. So I'm really like hitting the backside down here. And honestly, I didn't make much money. I was pretty much out in the 140s. But what was more interesting to me was more the kind of afternoon play, where you've got this triple bottom, you've got the fading volume, we've got this lovely descending triangle, shorten the pops, using the descending triangle as your resistance. It's quite a nice way to turn. You've got like a 140 average covering in the 127s was my first cover, in like 25s after, but I should have been holding down to the 18s. That broke my plan. And obviously we've certainly got no reason to get out on the short side. This trend continues all the way down, right? Wonky line, but you get the point. So I think this is done. I don't think it's going to give much more back than this. As I was thinking 105s, 110s at the start of the day. Certainly not beyond 96, 101, 102, 103. I was thinking at the start of the day. We'll probably get somewhere near the 110s based on the price action. And ISIG was nice. It was $407. But it was like 100 made on the way up and down, and then like 350 made on this really nice afternoon triangle break. Staff was a very quick reaction. And guys, we'll just start sending tickers now. There's a few years in now, and these are all the YouTubers, which I like. So start sending tickers in for us to look at, and I'm more than happy to help. Like, I'm running really well, so I'm happy to help. Staff, it's a little low floater with a history of running. You've got your double top. Beautiful short again. Not something you can have confidence in as a long here. I can't speak because I haven't ate for so long. I always see this as a gift from the market, because when you've got this 120 million failure day, you think, well, it's only traded 6 million on the day, so if it can't do anything, if it can't have a green day on 120 mil, how's it gonna have a green day on 6? Like, that's kind of how I think about it. So with this, it's just, I mean, you've got your top and your lower high, basically just shorting on the way up, to be honest. Not on the way up, like I can't remember where I short. I think I remember this popping up. I'm not sure if I short in the 180s or the 170s, but like, I really don't care about my entry too much with this setup, because it's kind of very likely it's going to fail. It's just where, obviously, your lower high or your VWAP rejection or your second VWAP rejection around here. Sorry, it's vertical line by mistake. You've got some safe entries, but this is always just going to die and bleed. And the news was debt restructuring, right? So how is the company with bag holders all underwater going to run on the fact that the company is restructuring debt to survive another year or two, right? It's not going to happen. The last one that I was pretty gutted about, I've got one more. Twitter, I was really gutted about. I was really disappointed by it because we've got this break, right? But when it broke out, but it didn't break out with conviction. It didn't break out with pace. So if you look at the break here, we've got a 50-50 break. And so the breakout's down here. I took the short in this little window, this little wedge, around 50.95. And it just had one more pop before it come back down to the 50-20s. So it was overextended. The markets in general are not good because of the elections. I think Twitter might be running in sympathy to Snap. But I was just a bit early and I took the little paper cut loss, like $40. In the last trade, my trade zero trade was $140 for the little account, so that puts it up to about 3.4. So I've grown the trade zero account nearly double from 1.8 to 3.4. I'm just off 3.6. One more win, I've doubled that trade zero account in the last 6 weeks, so that's special. Again, there's some affiliate things that have gone in, so it's not totally double trading, but most of it's trading. So, but I'll work it out for you guys in the end. I'm not gonna make up numbers. There's no point. But we've pretty much nearly doubled the trade zero account, $142 today on SPI. And then, guys, let's look at your tickers. So SPI, oops. The resistance lines are already drawn out from previous opens and closes. I didn't love this, but we've got it's like a dead bouncing ball, right? So we've got the big run. Oh, sorry. Just clear all this. You've got your big run here, fails, lower cat bounce, lower cat bounce, cat bounce, cat bounce. I'm not sure how you say it. But volume, less. It's like basically it's like a bouncing ball pattern where it's just every time it bounces less. And if you guys want to trade with Trade Zero, I know that a few of you guys have signed up. Bridget's just signed up. It was Miss Coda, who I'm doing the fast with, believe it or not. If anyone wants to sign up, I'll put a link in the description. I will send some data to you guys that I tracked for a while. I'm happy to send some short data. And if you've messaged me on Instagram and I haven't sent it to you, just message us again, because I haven't been replying to people about the data because I couldn't be bothered to send the emails because I'd been on a fast and I just didn't want to do it. So, but if you guys want the free data and you've signed up with Trade Zero, I'm more than happy to send it. Just please remind me because there's a few years and I forget. All right, and then let's hit tickers. What are you guys trading? WEI. Don't love it. It reminds us of what Dan Irish does. It's this like triangle break. Beautiful triangle break long. It reminds us of what Dan Irish trades, because like the thing is though, this will be a lot clearer on 15s. If you look at this, nah, it's not. Stocks and trades kept the line. So yeah, it does look clear. So the line I've just drawn here is shown here. So you've got this nice triangle break. It needs to come down a bit more. I mean, if you were to draw it on 15s, you might draw it like this. So hang on. Sorry, it's not perfect, but does that make sense? Not really. But on the daily, it makes sense. So you've got this triangle break. It's broke the triangle, and then this to me is a pure short squeeze. And it doesn't look like the worst short. It's traded 30 mil though. It's not a bad short. It's the type of short I would have done way back. Like it's literally squeezed from 1.6 to 3. Squeezed 100%. No, squeezed 70%. That's what I want to do. got resistance here as well. These are your resistance levels. It's at 1 now. It's at 3 the whole dollar. This could fail here at 3. I'm curious to see if this borrows. Last time I took a trade on live stream, I lost. So it's not my favorite thing to do. 98 available. 98 available. Check trade 0. How much are they charging? $2. That's not a lot of money. Not a lot of money. There's 2 ways to play this. You can go very, 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 very small front side. Or you can wait for the backside and average in. I think this will come down. I think it's coming down maybe now. Give it a shot, small size. Short from 295. The reason I'm short from 295 is for 2 reasons. I'm in small size, but you've got the 3 is the whole dollar number. Yeah, here it is. You've got the 3 is the whole dollar number. And it's like resistance here. And it's the $3 number. And it's totally overextended. And the other thing I kind of like about it, might not be right, but you've got like wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Stocks normally die on the 3rd wave. And then this is wave 4. We'll give this a bit of room. I'm not going to it's a very dangerous short. I've took it very small. I'm in like 100 shares. Will I add another 100? Maybe. It depends. I don't want to lose more than $50 on this. So the ideal situation is to find the top with 100, 200 shares, then add 300, 400, 500 on the way down. Let's see how many profit and loss is jumping. Yeah, it's jumping like $1 either way. It's fine. I'm up like $6. It would be so cool to nail this. I don't think I will, but it would be super cool to nail this all the way back down to the like 230s. It'd be an awesome trade for you guys live. Thanks for the great content. Yeah, legend, brother. Alex is killing it, mate. You trained him too well. Yeah, Alex he's a decent lad. He's a friend over the years, mate. He actually bought this guide that I was selling for 50. I think I sold it $100 at the time and $50 in recent years. Because it's a bit older now. He bought the guide, learned the gap and crap strategy. Not saying completely from me, but learned how I trade and is murdering it. But I mean, he took bits from me. He's learned from everyone, and he's learned from his own data. He's not learned from me by any chance. But I am one of his teachers for sure. And now he's up fucking 300 grand. This looks like it potentially could roll over. Touch wood. I don't want to speak too soon. But I mean, look, I'm not bothered about this trade working. I'm bothered about adding to the backside, because I think the way you learn to short is the parabolic, a bit on the front side, so you can add to the backside with a good average. You're not chasing it down. Hindsight's 2020, yes sir. Are you trading gap down longs these days, or just tracking them? What's a gap down long? What's a gap down long? I don't know what you mean. Longs are beautiful. It's a beautiful long WEI, but it's as good a long as it is a short. Like, yes, you've got the 180s up into the 3s, but this thing will come quite far back down. This is just a squeeze. And generally, I mean, is the news on this? I don't think so. Probably not. It looks like a squeeze to me. It's 26th of October. Nah, there's no news on this. It's a squeeze to me. And it looks like one, right? It's shorts want to cover, shorts all covered at the same time because they've got squeezed up. Shorts are holding this all the way back to the ones. And there's right, you're saying, I get what you're saying now. Hang on. Are you doing the gap down longs? The reversals. Nah, I don't, but I know Tim Grattani does, and it's the break of this high of day in the 182s. And it's beautiful. I mean, it's worked perfectly. We're getting higher, right? So where am I? I'm down like $6. It's fine. I'll probably add another 100 to this in the like 320s, 330s. I mean, what's this resistant level? 360s. I don't really want to play that high. I'll play this resistance level, the threes, and I'll give it like 10%, so 320s or something like that. I'll add, and then if that fails, I'm out. I haven't been looking at the price action, so I don't really know. I don't really know how this is trading now in relation to how it was. I don't know if this is weak, if it's strong, if it's heavy. I haven't seen it. But it does look like it's going to flush in a second. This is it. Here we go. If you get your flush down to like the 260s, then it's backside and we'll be adding to the winner. Touch wood. So thank you for who told us about WEI, whoever it was. I just reserved another 100. I mean, it's a small trade, guys. I'm on live stream. It's not my favorite setup. I'm just doing this for you guys as a lesson. Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I think these squeezes, you get at least 10% on them. So I'm not sure where you're. Yeah, I mean, look, I cannot give advice long. I suck at it. Do you think the strong move on ISIG was helped by nothing else in small? Yeah, no, billion percent. The reason ISIG was up in the first place is probably because people are pushing it because there's nothing else. Yeah, no, it was a shitty trap on by a lot of it. I didn't see any news on it. Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping I've got the top. I was short from, what am I short from? I'm short from 3, so I'm hoping I've got the top. 295. 295 I'm short from. So the top was 302. I'm 5 cents off the top. Not bad. Top tick, bro. Let's not speak too soon. This can go to 4. So got the borrows in SPI pre-market. Yeah, mate. SPI was a really good short for me. Loved it. Get down. I mean, honestly, it's a weird one, this, because it looks like you need this trend to really break. And it's nowhere near broke it yet. I'd want to see, I mean, if it comes down to the trend line, I almost want to see the trend line break, right? Because it's got 60% downside. But I mean, the question is, has the stock gone properly parabolic? I would say that's parabolic. That's parabolic to me, yeah. You need this trend break. But it's quite far off the trend. Go on. You want a big snap, though. Just get rid of all this stuff. Currently trading based off something like, I'm cheating a bit. We're trading off something like that. And for all we know, this could still be like a little bull flag, bear flag, whatever. I hope it isn't, though. Like, I want the divine and the gods of I want like the gods of the world to reward us for fasting for 3 days. Like, I feel like the gods, the fast god, I want to be rewarded for not eating for 3 days with this trade. Front side, what up, Jack? I'll read, mate. Good to see you, brother. Jack's a long, I've known him for like 4 years. How you doing, brother? Is all well? It's front side, but I haven't been watching it enough to know. I'm only in 100 shares. I'll add higher and I'll add lower. I'm just getting a feel for it. 350 max, closes sub 50, sub 250. Yeah, I think probably you're right. I think this could be the top because you've got the whole dollar and you've got the daily resistance level. And I don't know if I read somewhere about squeezes being 60% or something. I can't remember Doc saying something. It's 60% up. 370 would be best short, in my opinion. But look, fucking 10 would be the best short. But I know what you're saying. You're playing off. Where you playing off here? Well, I think the best short's 5, but I know what you're saying. Oh boy. What would you consider backside? Probably the trend break. You see this trend, it needs to break. Oh, it needs to like at least touch it and then bounce for a head and shoulder. So you've got the shoulder, the head, and then another shoulder here. I like the small size. Got to be 10th size. Like I'm probably trading it. Like if this really works, I'll add and add and add to the backside all the way down to like the 2s, right? I'll add. But I'll add to the winner. Like front side, 10th size. Front size, 10th size. That's how I like to play it. So if I'm in $3,000, I'm shorting $300 for a starter. And then maybe if it squeezes unexpectedly, I'll add another 100, but that's me max, like fifth size front side on a parabolic squeezer like this. It is the quickest way to lose a lot of money. It's very dangerous, but on live stream, it looks good, so I'm doing it, which is also bad. I take trades that I shouldn't to try and impress you guys to look good on the internet. It's also a terrible, terrible idea. Would you short something like NWB or is it? I'll not take this off the screen. I'll look on the other screen. NWO is not first red day; it's second red day. So nah, it worked out well, brother. But it's not my ideal first red day. It's the second day. JKS looks like it's about to break. Support talking about these stocks. JKS looks like it's got another leg down as well. What I meant is yeah, no, dude, sorry. I realized you're talking about WEI, but I realized after. But yeah, WEI, perfect long. If I didn't answer already, perfect. I thought I had, yeah, and dude, I do track them. I don't track them. I save the charts. I haven't. I need to. I'm gonna pass it on to someone else to track. I think. Bridget, if you're listening, it's probably gonna be you. It's the first thing to do. So basically, for those who don't know, a bounce short is when the stock goes parabolic, comes down 2 or 3 big red days. The first day it's green and gaps up, you track, does it break the high day? How far does it run? How successful is it? The Bridget, this is what I'm ideally wanting you to track. All right, mate, been shorting. Andrew here, I'll read. I'm pretty sure you're a Geordie. Been shorting AMD from 80. Would stop this out using the down Irish triangle break. All right, because you've said down Irish and you're a Geordie, let's. Guys, stocks trade's going slow, so I'm not going to touch it. I'll take a quick look at AMD for you though. AMD. Shorten 80.49. It's first red day pattern for me. Triangle break. I'm not sure what the pattern is that you're using there. Because would stop this out using the down Irish. Okay, I see what you're saying. You short the downtrend of AMD, I think. And yeah, and if it breaks trend, you'll be getting out thinking that's Dan Irish's long strategy. I think you're saying. Fair play, mate. Looks all right. It looks like, I mean, look, the whole market's falling apart. I see the triangle, I see the downtrend, and I see the short off resistance of the triangle down. Yeah, it's not a good short, mate, and it's probably one for me to learn as well. I wonder how F1 team boss. He told us, asked him to come on, and he refused. F1 lost 640 on RRK. Let's see if this loads. I think he's going to make his money. He said he was down 600 on SSRK, but then said he was short from 26 with a stop on 26.87. Well, the stop went to 26.82, so I think he didn't get stopped out by 0.5 cents. This is looking good. If it falls through this, you've got like a descending triangle break. Kind of confirm. This is probably enough to confirm the backside for me, almost. Like, but once I'm up 10%, I'll add another half on, and then I'll be up 5%. And then if it comes back up 5%, I'll just cut it break even. It's generally how I like trade. But we're looking all right. I'm up $15, but I'm front side size, so I'm up $15. Live trading is really good. Mike, I only do it because of you. Look at prior intraday 1 minute charts. We had manipulated stuff. Jack, I'm not listening to your rubbish long theories. I'm sorry. Jack's a profitable trader, but I just don't make anybody's. Jack is as long as I am short. And Jack, you might be right, and it might be manipulated, and it might be trapping shorts to squeeze it to fall. But I'm playing me plan, and that's that. But I need to come to Jersey, and we need to get on the doobs. Anyone else listen to Paul Johnson get down when they are in a stock? I don't even know the song, but I know what you mean. I also listen to some short songs when I want the stock to crack. Or I text people who I know and tell them to pray that it fails, hoping that the shared collective energy of praying, we could do it right now, but I don't want to get you guys to do stuff, but the shared collective of praying will make it go down. A lot of amateur short sellers will short on the resistance here, and then it squeezes and they take big losses that they can't cut. I'm avoiding, it could be full of traps like Jack said, so I'm not taking that short. But I am loving the $21 that I'm up on the live stream. That's cool. I'm recording my time and sales. Yeah, good idea. I also used to record charts in level 2, but it was crashing my computer. And then I just never watched them back. WEI is, there'll be longs buying it off this level and hoping that it squeezes to fall, but it's touch and go here. You might get this bear flag break and it squeezes to fucking 320, 330. By no means am I celebrating here. Okie dokie. Yes, I took $400 on ISIG. That was cool. Now this is quite interesting. Is it gonna make new highs, or is this push of support gonna get stuffed? I have no problem this coming up to the 290s. If it starts ripping up past the 3s, it's a bit scary, but you'll often see a push gets rejected, everyone loses faith, big red candle. Might see this right now, I'm not sure. But often, like that wicks like a sign of like people are getting out, shorts are getting in. You could see unless it's manipulated, which Jack says it is, based on what I can see in the price action, I read this as weak and it should put a big red candle down to the 260s any second. But it looks weak to me. But if it's propped and manipulated, as Jack said, and it may well be, you'll get some push shortly. But it's fine. I mean, no love lost, no love gained. Like I can add higher. I can just get out break even. I can get out now for profit. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I understand you trying. I might go back to that and save that chart actually and learn from it. Well, F1's strategy is just short anything that is up on the day. Anything that's over 30%, he just shorts. So he has random results because he's got a random strategy. And I tell him this every day because I want him to do better. That's bullish, that chart for me. Like, I didn't see the daily. That's a bullish intraday chart. And on the, I mean, why? Why? Like, I mean, like a tip for F1 if you ever watches it, don't short stocks with no volume. Like, it's got almost zero prior volume, and then he's shorting it when it has a 20 million day. It's like it's not, SRRK is not a good short. There was 3 better shorts out there today. There was ISIG in the afternoon, there was Staff in the morning, and there was WEI. Sorry, I'm in WEI. There was SPI. There was three good shorts today, and he picked the worst one. But I mean, look, he's learning, and credit to him, and I love the lad. So hope he does better. Should get a wash, yeah. Threatening. Oh, is WEI a low float, guys, or what? I think I'm missing it. I'm talking to you, and I'm missing my own education because I should be on the challenge watching the webinar that they're doing. Let's see what time. 12 till 1 Timlento. I'll go back to that. No worries, Hank. I'm only in this because I'm trapped. Be nice to make $100 on this though. If this comes back down to 250s, I add on the backside, like could be $100-$200 trade. Just nice to end the day. It's holding, like. Jack, are you long this by any chance? Because I wouldn't be surprised if you were long this, and then you'll say, no, it's still long. Just have to see where it cracks and how it cracks. I don't want to hang around this afternoon and trade, to be honest. So if it, I mean, it'll give back what, half maybe. So 240s, I think 20%. Take 20% on it if I could. $240. So I mean, the ideal situation for me is a wash here to the 250s, 260s, let it pop back up, add size to the 270s, then hold it to the 240s. That would be my plan. Because I'm not shorting support on a stock that looks manipulated and trappy, basically. I see this as a squeeze, me. I think it's a squeeze and it's coming down. But I don't know. In the last 3 days, it hasn't traded. This is making me hungry to trade. Well, dude, you can trade for me because I'm 4 years. I'm getting tired of it. It's fun, but I'm tired of it. 33 mil. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I honestly sometimes prefer a lower float because it will come down faster. Like people are like, oh, low floats, don't short low floats. They go up too fast. They also come down fast, which is good for short seller. You just got to be more used to and more careful of the volatility, and it's definitely not a strategy for new people. People do good work. I remember your hectic days. Yeah, there was a lot of talk saying I was depressed from losing. Life's a lot better now. Getting trade zero because of you. I do, yeah, perfect, man. Send us the affiliate. Let us know on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll hook you up with some data to help you. I always try and help people out who do the affiliates, because basically the thing with trade zero is it doesn't cost you guys anything to use me link, but if you do, then TradeZero give me like 1% of the commissions that you make on a day, which isn't much, but if a couple of decent sized traders size up and they have some big days, then maybe I'll get something. Yeah, this concerns us a little bit with WEI because it should have snapped here in the held it, but we've still got the trend line, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Yahoo. Gavin, what's up, brother? 24 million float. Deep, how's it going, fella? Haven't seen you for a while. How's your trading? Guys, I don't think I'm watching this beyond the hour, by the way. I'll give it 10 more minutes to crack, and if it doesn't, I'll borderline probably. I'll either take it off or I'll put a stop and then walk away and not watch it. GOED. Thanks, brother. Very nice. I don't like the lack of volume. I don't like the chart history, if I'm being honest. I didn't take the short specifically for the fact that it had no history. I mean, look, you're looking at 52-week highs on volume when the chart previously hasn't traded volume, so it's really not my short. And I don't like this ramp at 9. But look, if you're shorting the high of the day, risking the high of the day, taking it all the way back down, it's not my strategy, but if it worked, good for you, brother. Everyone's got a different strategy. The bounce short on that first green day after the red days, are you expecting it to go red on the day? The bounce short on that. Bounce short on that first green day after the red days. I think if you mean in like the bounce short, like Doctor's bounce short, WEI is going higher. I think if you're thinking about the bounce short, like Dux's bounce short, I don't know. I don't know if it should be red on the day. Yeah. It should be gap and grab. We'll have to watch WEI. It's trying to make some sort of move. Let's see. Not long yet. Would consider if it holds an hour or so. 267. Yeah, the trend should be support. The only thing with WEI is there's nothing else running on the day, so everyone's just going to buy this. That scares us a little bit. Oh, my cover is to add if this goes higher, but I can't be bothered. I'm honestly tempted to take this off for $10. But at the same time, it's probably a good short, and I should work. I should do the work. Did you short? No, did not. When you put a stop, does the market maker ever grab you? It did on the SPY actually. I had a really good short on the SPY. And then Trump tweeted about something about base refunds, and I got took out. And I thought I had just the pattern of the market. It's like double top, high, low. I was short, and I got took out on this day at like 347, and it's now down to 339. So I missed out on like $15, which is about 3 or 4%. 3 or 4%, right? But like I was going in, it's higher price and it doesn't move much. So it's in 40, 50K, and I missed out on 1,000 because I got stopped out by the SPY. Short like 1/10 size. Like I'm short 100 shares, 295. So I'm nearly going red any second. But I don't mind having a second bullet, 330, 340. But part of it is just tempted to take it off because I've been staring at the screen since 10 o'clock this morning. I don't know if I'll fire a second bullet. Might just cut high a day, lose 7 cents, a couple of bucks. What day is it? Tuesday. What's the volume? I mean, it's not trading insane volume, like. It's got resistance everywhere as well. I don't know. I might give it a second bullet. Might not need to. Part of it is tempted just to add the other 100 now, just whatever happens, happens. So the new trend line you've got is, because this descending triangle looks quite tempting. I mean, it'll probably won't work, but I'd rather just gamble, and then if I'm wrong, I just quit, right? So because it's small size. I need to buy a car and I need to move house, and I haven't done either today, and I say every day I'm going to do it. So I'm gonna light a match and wish that this stock goes down. All right, so I just wish that it would fail before 3. So let's see if my wish comes through with the divine. Watch the interview. It looks like it will fail and squeezes traps. Yeah, I know. This is why I'm only in 100 shares. It's probably manipulated and squeezing, but I mean, look, I'm green on it. I'm up 10 cents on it. Looks like failed. Over 293 is definitely long. Dude, I'm not... Jack, I don't know how that's a long to you, like. I'm not buying that as a long. I'd buy it at 3 o'clock at 293, but I'm not buying 293 as a long. You should take it, and you go long, and I'll go short, and we'll see who wins, and you can come on the camera. Yvonne, what's up? How's it going? Nice to see you. Hope work's going better for you. All right, let's try. It's gonna fucking squeeze on us, by the way. What's the song? Paul Johnson, Get Down. Let's see if this works. It's not going down, brother. Pretty good tune. Get down, WEI. Oh, whoa. It's working. Down, 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 down. This will make it onto YouTube viral videos if it drops here. Down, 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 down. Get down. Actually close here. It'll be like a viral video with hundreds of millions of views, and it'll be the only one I don't get ad revenue for because this song's on. Get down. Down. Get down, down, down. Get down, 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 down. Get down. Get down, down, down. Hey, if it doesn't close, I will do the full song. If it doesn't drop by the end of the song, I give up on it. Ooh. The viewers on the stream are going up, so I don't know if people are telling people to watch this because I'm being a moron. Come on, get down. Come on, get down. Looking close. If I could turn it up, I would. If you ever want a short to go down, put in a match, make a wish, play this song. Yvonne, I don't know if it's a good trade, sister. I think it might squeeze. Flipping Rico. I don't want to hold this up. Oh my god. I need a haircut is what I need. Be careful, Yvonne, it's not a good trade. I'm being an idiot. Squeeze this all of a sudden. Ah, it's my strategy, brother. If we could just do it on a plane, that would be even better. This is not going down anymore. It's almost like the stock's dancing. I might just short me full account on this, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, it's manipulated. I can see this huge size on the bid. Keeping it up, soaking. 29,000 on the bid. 7,000 on the ask for. I have a feeling it might squeeze me. I think the prop on it. I think Jack's right. Oh, a lot of size at 80. No way. 78? I'm only short 100. It's the front side. And I'm not, this is not a serious trade for me. I'm just messing around because we're on live stream and I've had a good day. I had like a 600, just under 600 days, so I'm just messing on. Just trying to enjoy the perks of somewhat being a professional trader for now. And thank you, Timothy Sykes, for getting us there. Coming close. Oh, just as the song finished. Fucking hell. Actually might be cracking. No, we're not doing that again. Can't handle that again. Did its job though, it dropped. The thing is though, the actual support line is more here. That's a good start, like. If it falls through here, I'll add and add and add down to the 240s. Oof, he has panic. It's close. It's close. It's close. Close. It could snap. 250s. Yeah, there we go. Yowza. Yowza. Some of you guys might be like, how did you guess the trade? I haven't won yet, and I'm only in small size. I couldn't really guess it. I'm just taking a starter to try and build into the backside. And I can't predict the backside. I just have to wait for it to happen. But it was definitely a good entry. I don't think VWAP will hold. I think it'll come. It's a squeeze. Once it starts to fail, it'll just come all the way down, I think. I'm honestly tempted to add now. Very, very tempted to add, yeah. I think this is done. There's another 100 added. Might be a bad entry, but it looks like it's fell through and it's not pushing back up. So it's another 100 shares I'm in. Please. See, I might be a bit premature there, but we'll see. I expected a bit more strength. I don't even care about the money. I just don't want to make a mistake. I think the way that fell through and then didn't bounce properly, touch wood, it's the sign of another drop, but I'm shorting just above VWAP. Could iffy that. But I'm not going to lose. If it comes back up, I'm just break even. So maybe that was an iffy. But also, if it does wash here down to the 240s, then I can just double my size in the 250s and just add in. No, it could be okay, that add. Yeah, it could be okay. But like I want a big drop here. Like I want to see 240s. Oh shit. The 260s go. It's looking heavy on level 2. 260s go. It's a change in direction. What's it going to do on VWAP? I think this is coming down. Unless it just big buy and manipulates it and pushes it off. It's looking backside. Just needs to crack below VWAP and drop. Fall through without much effort. Sellers are panicking. If you don't get a big bounce off VWAP, sellers are panicking and they're getting out. And then after that, it's a question of how do I add or take profits? I'll probably add. It's a lot of people selling. It's a high flow as well, so it'll take some to get down. Very scared for that. It's little quick bounce back up. If it bounces back up to the 280s, I'm not in trouble, but just the trade's not going to work right. There's your first big buyer on 266 on VWAP. if this doesn't bounce, it looks like it's falling. Not a bounce at all. Looks like longs are going to panic. I think that might be some shorts covering on VWAP, thinking get out some of my position because they've been caught up the top. Take the no bounce yet. Small bounce. Volume coming in on the long side for VWAP holding. Do not want to see 271, 272, 273. Do not. Oh, there it is. Did not want to see that bounce. Honestly, if it reclaims this line, I'm out. I'm short 200. I'm up like 23 bucks. I'm not sitting through this rebreak of the line. Even if it doesn't falls, I don't care. Either it falls now or it fails, or it reclaims the line and I'm out. Yeah. Seconds away from covering. I nearly did cover, but the button didn't work. It could have been a mistake cover. Oh, nearly covered by mistake, and that might be the bounce and it comes down. So it would have been a good good that I didn't cover and good that I didn't press the button there because I'm a nightmare for covering early and getting frustrated covering. 67 on the ask. And we'll see 66. 67 on the ask. 66 on the bid. I took 20 bucks, guys. It's probably a mistake. I just don't want to watch it anymore. Let's see what it does. I took it off. Like I'm like 200 shares, 20 bucks. It's absolutely nothing. But it looked to me on the level 2 like it was like trying to support and then push back through 270. Might be wrong. It might just have a big, massive candle down to the 240s and I want to kill myself again. But I've been staring on these screens all day. I don't want to sit here and watch it anymore because it's lunchtime as well. God knows when this is going to crack. Didn't look ready to crack to me. Could easily be wrong. I think I'm trying to predict the price action a bit too much and I should have left it, but yeah, I think I should have left it. Oh no, this is the crack. Oh no. Oh. Painful. Let's see how far it goes. Yeah, I should have just put a stop in. I make this mistake a lot. But it's okay to like, you know what it is? It's okay to make mistakes and win. Like cut your losses a bit early sometimes. Like it's fine, but it's just yeah, I should be putting stops in. If I like don't want to trade, I should put a stop in and walk away. But even if I put a stop in, it's on my mind. Yeah, here's the drop. Da, da, da. I almost want to get back in, but it's just a bad idea. Like, at least chose a bouncier. Show me some sort of VWAP hold. Whatever. It's not bad. Look, guys, it's 430, 170. Sorry, it's exactly a 600 day. Oh, something else. It's $30. 170 on trade zero. That's cool. Yeah, I think I was right on that one, but it is what it is. Yeah, he's doing well. And yeah, speak to Alex here and there. I think I got 25. I think I made $25. It's 20 quid in England. It's a lot of money. Not if you live in London. But you were paper trading it. I thought you were real trading it. Right, guys, that's a wrap. I need to get a haircut big time. WEI is probably going to flush out and bleed out slowly because it's a higher float. Notre has to break VWAP. To be honest, it's probably, if it fails VWAP and comes back up, it's a VWAP rejection short. So if I really wanted to get back in there, and it'd probably be 10% downside. But honestly, it's not my favorite setup. Yeah, it's dropping. Not my favorite setup, and it's dropping. There's no crack. I don't know if we'll get a crack because the float's too high and the volume's too low. It's not my favorite setup. So nice to catch up with everyone. Nice green day. So trading's shoulda, coulda, woulda. WEI is starting to come down now. Starting to panic through the 1-250s. Yeah, just watch it for one more second. Yeah, I took it off at 268. It's now at 250, probably 245. We'll see in a few minutes. So definitely left about 8% on the table there. I waited for the trade and then missed it. I did the hard part and left the easy bit on the table, but it's all right. Trading zip spots, maybe. It's a good day, $600. Keep on living the dream. A day where you don't take profits from the market, a day where you take money from the market is a fucking great day. So thank you and peace.